What if you could sit down, have a real honest conversation with your 25-year-old self? So, what would you say? Now, I'm turning 40 this year, and I've been thinking about that a lot. So, life is a pretty interesting journey. And looking back from this point, there are so many things I wish I had understood when I was 25. So, in 2009, I left Malaysia and started a corporate consultancy firm in Taiwan. So, fast forward to today, our team have served more than 250 companies in more than 5 countries. So we mainly close the talent gaps in leadership, in team synergy, and sales. So I've met many wonderful individuals who wants to perform better so that they can have a better life. So looking back, I did so many wrong things that turned out to be one of my best lessons in life. So today, I want to share 9 pieces of advice that I would give my 25-year-old self. And whether you're 25, 35, or 45, I have a feeling some of these will hit home for you. So this isn't about looking backwards, it's about making the road ahead a little smoother. So let's get into it. Number one, so don't climb the wrong ladder. So when you're young, so it's so easy to get caught up in chasing a career or a goal because it's what your parents wanted. So what society respects or what pays the most money. So you put your head down, you work hard, and you start climbing the corporate ladder. But the danger is spending years climbing only to get to the top and realize that the view isn't what you wanted at all. So it's all like spending all the energy climbing a huge mountain, and when you finally reach the summit, you realize the beautiful sunset you wanted to see is actually happening on the mountain next to it. So every few months, stop and ask yourself, so is this really my dream? Or am I living someone else's dream? So it's never too late to switch ladders. So I promise you that. Number two, this is a tough one. So you are the only person that needs to change. It's so easy to blame everyone else from our problems. So my boss is difficult. My partners doesn't understand me. The economy is bad. And while those things might be true, explaining about them gives away all your power. The only thing you have 100% control over is you, yourself. So your attitude, your reactions, your choices. If you're unhappy in the situation, instead of wishing other people would change, ask yourself, so what can I do differently? So can you change how you communicate? Can you learn a new skill to get a different job? Can you change how you react to a difficult person? So the moment you focus on changing yourself or myself, so you take your power back. So number three sounds harsh, but it's crucial. Don't be afraid of hurting people's feeling. Now let me be clear. So this isn't an excuse to be a jerk. Now it's about setting boundaries. So many of us, especially when we are young, when we're younger, are people pleasers. We say yes to everything because we don't want to disappoint anyone. So but when you constantly put others' mates before your own, you end up feeling resentful and unhappy. So say no to a project you don't have time for it, or tell your friend you can't hang out because you need a night for yourself. So it feels uncomfortable at first, but it's necessary for your own well-being. So the right people will understand and respect your honesty. Number four is a twist on some common advice. Now, do the things that you're great at, not only the things you love. So we've often told, follow your passion, and that's great, but it's only half of the story. Sometimes the thing you're passionate about isn't something you're naturally good at, or it's very difficult to make a living from it. So the magic spot, the sweet spot for a fulfilling career is where your natural talent and your passion overlaps. So maybe you love music, but you're an amazing project manager. So you could have an incredible career managing bands or music festivals. So take a serious look at your career. So what do people always compliment you on? So what comes easily to you? So lean into that strength. It's often more satisfying to be respected or something you're great at than to struggle with something you just love. This is a big one. Number five, know the right people, your friends and your spouse. They say you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So at 25, I didn't realize how true that was. So the people you surround yourself with will either lift you higher or drag you down into the mud. So choose your friends wisely. So are they ambitious, positive? Do they challenge you to be a better person? Or do they just want to complain and stay in the same place? So and this is especially true for your life partner. So choosing the right person to build a life with is the most important decision you will ever make. It affects your finances, your mental health, your career, everything. So choose someone who is your teammate, who shares the value and supports your growth. Number six, the most profitable advice I can give you. So the greatest investment is always yourself. I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about your time and your energy, your skills and knowledge, your health. So these are your most valuable assets. So unlike a stock or a house, so nobody can ever take them away from you. So spend money on that course that teaches you a new skill. Take the time to exercise, learn how to cook healthy meals. So read books that open your mind. So at 25, it feels like you don't have the time or money, but I promise you, every bit of effort you invest in yourself will pay you back 10 times over in the future. Number 7 is something I really wish I understood earlier. So it's okay to fail. In fact, you should try to fail sooner. So when you're 25, failure feels like the end of the world. A failed project, a business idea that flops, getting rejected for a job, it feels so personal. But from the perspective of 40, I can tell you that failure is just a data. It's feedback. It's life telling you, okay, that didn't work, so let's try something else. So the sooner you try things and risk failure, the sooner you learn that doesn't work. So the stakes are much lower when you are 25 than when you are 45 with a mortgage and kids. So go for it. Start that thing. Take that chance. Next might sound small, but this impact is huge. Number 8, get comfortable talking to strangers. Now, every single person you know today was once a stranger. Your future boss, your future friend, your future client, they all are strangers right now. So if you're afraid to start a conversation, you're closing the door on the world of opportunities. So you don't have to be some super smooth extrovert. Just practice. Ask someone in the line at the coffee shop what they recommend. Compliment someone on their presentation at a work conference. So you'll be shocked at how a simple conversation can lead to a life-changing connection. And finally, number 9, learn how to be a great salesperson. Now wait, before you click away, I'm not talking about selling cars, selling insurance policies. Selling is just ability to communicate, persuade, and show value. Think about it. You are selling it, you're selling every single day. So you sell your ideas in a team meeting. You sell yourself in a job interview. You even sell your friends on which restaurants to go to for dinner. So learning how to communicate your ideas clearly and persuasively is one of the most powerful skills you can develop from your career and your life. It's about listening to understand the people, what people need, and then showing them how you can help. So there you have it. 9 things I wish I knew at age 25. So don't climb the wrong ladder. Focus on changing yourself, set boundaries, use your strength, choose your people wisely, invest in yourself, embrace failure, talk to strangers, and learn to sell your value. Life isn't a race to see who can get rich or famous the fastest. So your 20s are for experimenting, your 30s are for building, and your 40s, well, your 40s and you finally start to appreciate the whole journey. The most important thing is to be intentional with your choices. So live a life that is true to you. Now, I want to hear from you. So what's one piece of advice would you give your younger self? So drop it in the comments below and I'm going to read it every single one. So thanks for watching, and if you think it's so helpful, please give a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos that can help you navigate your life and career. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.